What's up, guys? This is Ricky Martinez again. Today we'll be going over a very basic head construction video. So, alright, let's get started. You basically start with a circle. You set your nose. Your eyes should be at around the center. Your nose at around the center of that, and your mouth about an eye below that. You'll see here, I'll zoom in a little bit more. Just lay this out, copy this outline, and draw the bridge of your nose. Your face, for the most part, is very, very symmetrical. For the most part, everything is the same. Here I'm showing the spacing. You have one eye in between your two regular eyes, your normal eyes, and the tip of your mouth should align to your pupils. If you look at the nose, there's a triangle. Pretty much indicates a shadow underneath the nose. Kind of looks like a shadow. And here I'm drawing the skull shape, which helps out a lot. And here I'm suggesting to flop the image to make sure that it's reading correctly, because about 80% of the time I'm drawing something, I flop it and it's not correct, as usual. So here we go. I flopped it and it looks a little bit off. There I'm fixing the cheekbones, and I'm adding a little bit of lips. Again, I'm trying to measure the top of the head, trying to get somewhere with that. And there's the forehead indents, I guess. I'm not sure what they're called, but those are very good indicators as well to kind of measure how big your forehead should be. You'll see how I'm showing the indent in just the way your cheekbones do. And here I'm trying to measure up the forehead. The forehead is very hard to measure. A lot of it is about eyeballing, so do some studies, use reference, and kind of get the hang of where the forehead should be. For that, I have a trick that I do. It's coming up. I draw a hairline, and that sort of gives you a good measurement. And here again, I'm gonna measure the ears. They should be between the tip of your nose and your eyes, around that area. And again, faces differ. This is a basic, very basic head construction. So for the most part, most humans do follow these rules, but you have people with big ears or big noses or small noses, and it differs. So here I got my basic outline, pretty much. What I'm doing here, okay, I'm just gonna show you the skull shape, how it fits in, especially the cheekbones is the biggest thing. Draw the cheekbones when you're drawing your heads. That'll give you so much more measurement, and you'll know exactly where to place other things like the outside of the face, the ears. Very important. There I'm showing the cheekbone again. And here I'm another trick I do. I'll indicate some shadowing under the eyes and under the nose where the triangles are. That's a basic guide, sort of to help you. We won't be covering painting faces on this video. This is just a basic and fast tutorial. I'll be covering this again. This was just a test to see what I come up with. But this is a tryout tutorial. I want to make my other ones at least half an hour long, a little bit more in depth. But right now I'm kind of in a rush, so I'm sorry. And here are the ears. For the most part, they all do the little same thing. They're very random. Again, it differs from person to person. The ears are very different. Here I'm going to show sort of the way I lay out my ear real quick, very randomly. And here I'm showing the curvature of the face. See how it curves up and the nose curves down. And these are all things you observe in life. Here I'm laying out I'm sort of detailing the face here, showing you where this construction can take you. I've used it for a long time, and this is the way I work. This has nothing to do with head. I was just laying out the traps and the collarbone. Here I'm showing the center line. Center line, everything goes to center line. Like I said, symmetrical for the most part. Good guide, the hairline. This is what I was talking about. You lay down your hairline, it'll give you a good measurement as far as where the top of your head's gonna be, how big your forehead's gonna be. Very helpful. Here I'm showing the forehead, how big it should be. Shouldn't be that big. I used to have problems with that. And again, center line. Not everybody's got a widow's peak, so it differs. But I like to lay it out, even though whatever I'm drawing or whoever I'm drawing doesn't have a widow's peak. I want to make sure that it's aligned to the center. And here I'm doing the 3-eye rule. Well, it's 5 across, but 3, from eye to eye. Checking, as I wrote there. It's a eye check. Make sure they're fitting correctly. And I got them laid out. Looks like I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna res it up because it was blurring up a little bit. So let's see here. I'm gonna go and detail up the eye a little bit. Again, I'm by no means a high-profile professional. I'm just trying to share what I've learned over the years that I've been researching and learning and practicing. And I had a visitor come over. The no pant rule was in effect. I wasn't wearing any pants. I had to run out and put my pants on, and I lost my pen. Well, anyway, here we go back to the eyes. For the eyes, they differ on the angle, but for a dead-on face shot from the front, pretty much look the same. Follow that guide. It's very tear-shaped, and the pupil is a circle that fits into the eyeball. I'll cover more in depth the eyeball on my next tutorials. For now, this will be a quickie. Just usually throw in the pupil, very dark, and that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you for visiting, and I hope you learned a little bit from this. I know it wasn't too much in depth, but we will cover that soon. And I hope you enjoyed watching the video and learned something from it. Thank you for coming.